with Thunder in the Parkland. All right, second one up here on the vintage tractor pull. Looks like Mr. Shaler driving again tonight. This is one of Harvey Droder's tractors. 1959 Oliver 770 row cropper. Very, very nice tractor. Harvey has a heck of a collection of these Olivers. Last night, Shaler pulled 261 on his first pull and 251 on his second pull. Oh, she's grinding a little harder now. Oh, I think you were a little fast on the flag there, buddy. Right? You were still going forward. I would kick dirt on him. Kick dirt on him when you go by. That's what we... Kelburn Supply and Rentals out of Spruce Grove, Alberta. He got us the trailer. They put a light tower stand on it, put our big distance board up on there, and we don't have to find a telehandler or whatever to put the boards up. So it works great. So keep your eye on that. That is the official distance meter for the entire evening on all of the horsepower you're going to see right here at the show tonight. All right, coming out of Melville, Saskatchewan, we got Wayne Nodge, 1952 Farm All MD. Pulled here last night. Very consistent pulls with him too. 237 was his first. Yeah, go straight, Wayne. I think he was in the beer gardens earlier, Garth. I don't know. I seen him over there. It's quite possible. Do they have the beer gardens open in the top yet? Oh, the corral is still closed. But they're going to be selling cold beer up there. They got cold beer down there. All right, lean into it, Wayne. Lean into it. .237 was his first pull last night.
The only two things in life that make it work.
.253 was his second pull.
Guitars are too good for her.
That farm all's chewing now. Weight box is almost to the top. There we go. He got flagged. 248 on his first run. At a blistering 2.9 mile an hour.
Let's go to Little Rock, Texas.
But he found it in a barn in 2012. 3 tires were rotted right off of it. But he said he threw a battery in it, some fresh fuel, and this is what we got here. So last night he was $130 on his first pull. He's doing a lot better tonight. Harvey's the one that puts all of this vintage tractor pulling together, and after the last pull this weekend, he'll be starting to work on next year's show. So does a great job, and we appreciate everything he does, volunteer time. Now he's got a good pull going. It's all right to encourage him, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to cheer on Harvey, get those wheels in the air and dig that butt in and start grinding. Good job. Biggest pull of the night right there. 273.23. I see one LT Motorsports drivers out in the middle of the track. Brad Bludoff, are you figuring out how to cheat again tonight?
No, he knows how to do that already.
Man, oh man, Brad Bludoff in my favorite class, the two-wheel drive class, sent Prairie Rat for a ride. By the time they got him stopped, he was ordering a double-double at Tim Hortons. What a run last night for first place, Brad. Congratulations on that. Bring it out of the trailer, blew the dust off it, threw some fuel in it, and away it went.
You went from third to first?
First place. Yeah. That was a good pull. Still think you cheated a bit. You trimmed down too much over the winter. You gotta gain weight, brother. All right. Good. Cameron Jabs out of Churchbridge, Saskatchewan. So John Deere 70. Cameron's been pulling at the vintage pulls here in Yorkton for years. Usually brings a couple of offerings, but he only brought one tractor this year. Last night, this beautiful John Deere had a top pull of 267. I think the key to Cameron's pulling abilities has to be the gloves with the tassels.
He didn't have them on last night.
He didn't have them on last night. Probably going to go 300 tonight.
I would think, yep.
The aerodynamic tassel gloves. Look at the focus on him, eh? He's watching the board. 267 was his top pull last night. He's going to push for it tonight. Right down into the torque range.
He's still digging.
I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do it. Come on, Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there. And he's still curling the tires. Good job, Cameron. That is his top pull with that tractor right there, 272. 13. So the thing about the truck and tractor pulling world is there's something for everybody. Multi-engine tractors cranking out over 5,000 horsepower. Like I was telling Wayne, it gets loud, but if you can't feel it, you can't appreciate it. So you're gonna feel some of the horsepower.
So true, and if you're in the grandstand, you're gonna feel it even. It's the Legacy Co-op Grandstand. That's a beautiful facility right here where we are. This place is awesome. Great place to do pulling, man.
All right, we've got the Livingston 109. This is Landon Mayer out of Churchbridge. 1958 Massey 444. I think there was one of these on almost every farm, either a 444 or a 444.
444, yep. I have two.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had one on the farm. Well, I didn't have it. Dad had it. We pulled the manure wagon with it. So this tractor was not here last night, so this is its first pull for it.
You notice how the oil runs down the engine to the pivot? Keeps it lubricated?
Exactly.
You're gonna pay for that stuff now.
Yeah. The good old oil bath, oil filter. Still digging away. Curling them tires up. Oh, I think we're gonna have to talk to the flag guy. He's pretty quick on the flag. But 255, pretty good. First pull for a land.
Exactly.
So another thing about the Prairie Pulling League, after the show tonight, if you're gonna go to the cabaret, we have a cabaret tonight.
That's right. Right after.
Yeah. But if you want to take a bit of a break, thanks buddy. You want to take a bit of a break before that, we open up the pits and you can come back and meet some of the superstars of the ladies and men and boys and girls back there that put on the... So, I believe the band playing tonight is called the Country Band.
Authentic.
Authentic, yep. All right. Harvey Droder, once again. Another Oliver, shocker. Kind of likes his Olivers, doesn't he?
He's got lots of them.
He does.
I don't know how many, but I know that's his brand for sure.
He's got a disease, right? And it's green. Oliver Green. This is a 1955 Super 99. This tractor came from south of Offen. It was sunk into the ground. And it was still hooked to a set of harrows when he bought it. Sunk in the ground.
That's where it quit.
Yeah. So last night, Harvey's top pull was 283. Looks like he's going way past that tonight. Go, Harvey!
It's going to bust 300.
Still going! And they're flagging him and he won't stop. Good job, Harvey Droder. Big round of applause for Harvey. That's the biggest pull of the night right there.
You know, the thing is about these vintage tractors is that how many hours have they done in the field before somebody has rescued them? Can we call it rescued? I don't know.
I would say that. It's 100%
Out of the bush, fired them back up, and then they're still on a vintage, maybe even doing more, who knows?
And they're having fun. Like, so that tractor that Harvey's driving away was sunk in the mud, still hooked to a set of harrows, and it just pulled the biggest pull of the night. Awesome. So we're selling 50-50 tickets tonight, and you can win up to 2 prizes tonight. First prize you can win is the cash. Last night, I think it was about $600 we gave away.
Yeah, something like 642 and change, I believe, yep.
And then the second ticket out of the drum goes for a ride in the Big Red Express, the Canadian Kenworth iconic truck pulling truck that you're going to get to see a bit of a preview earlier. So make sure you buy your 50-50 tickets. Help support the Yorkton Exhibition for putting on events like this.
That young fellow last night had a big smile. He was 12 years old.
12 years old.
Got to sit in the passenger seat.
Had a heck of a time.
It was great.
Hey, right here we've got Maddie Turner, 1964, Cockshot 1600. This was her grandpa's working tractor, and she's very proud to be pulling with it again tonight. Last night she was 269.52 was her pull.
The thing just purrs.
I know. So Maddie has her racing bun on tonight. That will give her some extra speed with the bun, you bet. Good job, Maddie. 287. Making Harvey Droder sweat there. watching her go down the track. He is hoping his 315 will stay. So yeah, we got monster truck rides going on while we're doing our vintage. We want to go for a ride on the Rabbit monster truck out of Medicine Haley Boys Towing. Go for a ride, $10 for a ride. They're only going to be riding up until I think like 5:30, 6 to quarter to 6 or something like that, because they're also part of the Prairie Pulling League pulling team. So
yeah, so you got about 15
minutes or so
to get in on that. Yep. All this brought to you by Solenenko Farms. Thunder in the Parkland right here this weekend. Friday, Saturday, of course. Had a good night last night. It was all right. We thought we were going to get some ugly weather, but it seemed to pass, and it all turned out here for us.
Absolutely.
And today is awesome. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's dry. Dry as good.
Yeah, and they were watering the track today to make the track sticky. You know, like, so last night it was squishy. Go with your word, squishy.
It was.
It was. It's like walking on marshmallows, and that's actually a pretty good horsepower track. And because of it, we had a semi lose a clutch. So he bead locker tore it right up, wrecked the tire. He drove all the way to Odessa, got another set of tires to put back on, and they were the wrong size.
Oh,
so
man.
He's out too because of that sticky horsepower track. All right, here's a staple of our Prairie Pulling League. He comes with us to almost all of the events. Out of Newdorf, Saskatchewan, ladies and gentlemen, this is young Connor Stahl. 1963 John Deere 4010. This is his third season of pulling with us. And we're going to get to see him a little bit later on too, because he brought a hot rod to go in the main show. But he wants to thank the Valley View team for getting involved with the pulling. Nicely restored John Deere 4010. We're going to see a John Deere 5010 tonight too.
I know.
Smoker class.
Yes, sir. Nice build 304. Nice John Deere tractor. Lining up, looks like we had a farm all coming up here for you.
And oldest person on record that we know of was 91 years old. Went for a ride on the monster truck.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Whatever. If you want to get in on it, it don't matter. Have fun. That's what we're all here to do. That's what we're putting on the show for.
And I think she wanted Tim to jump the cars too. I don't know. She was 91. Maybe that was part of her bucket list. Who knows? So yeah, we're going to do rides there until about 5:45 so that they can get packed up, because they don't want to be down there at the end when them big tractors are coming shooting at them. The fire department, they might not even want to be there. Last night, one of our 3-engine tractors got shut down at the 325 mark. It was humming. It was humming. Oh, I see we swapped sleds too. I was talking too much, didn't even pay attention.
Well, you notice when they put the farm halls on, or the IHs, they got to up the sled.
Gotta get some more drag behind there, yeah.
A lot of power there, a lot of power.
Gordon Belzner out of Langenburg, Saskatchewan, hooked up to our brand new sponsored Katzaz products, which is a product like Brake Clean that actually is brake clean, not the crap that we buy from the store right now because they changed the formula. This is the original Brake Clean formula. A company out of the United States, this Katzaz products, have developed this to meet the Canadian government standards. We've only got 2 wholesalers in Canada. One is in Sherwood or Spruce Grove, Alberta, and that's Kelburn Supply and Rentals. Comes from the nickel pulling team. And the other one is Miller Racing Engines in Morden, Manitoba. But we've got some of that product to give away. They have a couple of different products. Actually, they have like 25 products. They're the brand new sponsors on our Eliminator sled, the big sled. And we've hooked up Gordon's IH McCormick WD9. He actually pulled the light sled last night. They shut him down at 297. He bought this tractor at an auction sale and he put new tires on it yesterday. And this is what he showed up here to pull with. So again, make sure you buy 50/50 tickets tonight. We're drawing 2 tickets. First one wins some cash. Second ticket gets to go for a ride on a Canadian icon, the 1966 Kenworth 12V71 Detroit diesel in it. I'll tell you a little bit more about it after Gordon pulls. Last night, pulling the little sled, he was 297. You know, the great part about this is the president of the Prairie League, Big Sean, riding up there. Give everybody a wave, Sean. And we're gonna get to see you. This is probably gonna be one of the slowest trips you take tonight, right? 1, maybe 2, yeah. Last night, the fastest pass on the track pulling Sean was 28.9 miles an hour. And he went for a heck of a ride. That's right, you were humming. You were going so fast, your hair blew off. You lost your hair. Oh, yeah, he's got the wheels in the air. Good stuff, Gordon. That's pretty impressive, pulling the big sled.
Almost made 200.
Almost
Just
200.
a little shy. Dallas, our track sponsor, is Outdoor Sporting and Construction.
And they did a heck of a job considering we've had, just north of 5 inches of rain around here in the last week.
Yeah, it's getting a little out of hand, but they know that.
Yorkton doesn't disappoint. There is a lot of businesses. Comes
She even gave a
with her
green
own
wave.
carriage. This is our statistician. That's maybe what we should call him. You're another one that's a lot better looking than the 2 of us here. I'll tell you that for free.
One of us.
This is Janie Erickson from Erickson Diesel out of Quill Lake, Saskatchewan. She is going to be our statistician for tonight. And the person that keeps Garth and I in the right lane, right?
Well,
stay in your lane.
Keep playing, yeah.
Oh, he's wheels in the air right out of the hole. This is Jeremy from Churchbridge, tractor they call Undecided, Jeremy Murr. 1962 Cockshot 570. He's got a lot of weight on the front of that thing and he's still pulling the wheels on it. At half track, like he's got to be steering with the brakes, I bet.
He's leaning in. He's leaning back. He's got the weight, good weight transfer.
She's coming up. We gotta keep it down. Man, oh man, is that thing pulling?
He's working the throttle on it.
He's got about 9K worth of weights on the back. Putting on a show for you, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Jeremy, with the wheels in the air, 210, 60.
Uh-oh.
She's a little warm.
I think
Remember that 6-volt battery we were talking about?
he needs 3.
Is there a crank in the front of that one, Jeremy? Because I could get Garth to crank it. Harvey's gonna give him a pull. A free pull. Is it okay for an Oliver to pull a cock shot?
It's one of the same.
It's one and the same. Bar like that once. You always had to park it on a hill. Especially if it was warm. Had the timing set up a little bit much and it just started.
Now this is a nice tractor coming up right here.
Oh yes, they're pulling this one tonight.
I thought he was gonna do a wheelie.
That much weight on the back. Like, look at that. Probably do a wheelie just dry starting that thing. All right. Coming out of New Dorf, Saskatchewan. This is a big, beautiful. Oh, no, this isn't. They did bring the other one. Got a little excited. 5010. We were talking about the 5010 earlier. But this is Gordon Belzner out of Langenberg. I said New Dorf because Connor Stahl has one like this too. But last night they wouldn't let him pull with it because they said that the little sled wouldn't slow it down. So
Couldn't put enough weight.
yeah, so here we go. We got Gordon's 5010 John Deere. And you're going to get to see another one of these 5010s, a little bit more hot-rodded than this one, coming from one of our local teams, LT Motorsports, right here in Yorkton, Saskatchewan. They got a monster of a 510 or 5010. But right now we got Gordon hooked up to the big sled, our Cat's Ass Products Eliminator. So last night pulling the little sled, he went 325.75 until they shut him down.
Yep, that's right.
But he looks focused tonight. He might still do that with the big sled on the back.
Oh, he's got the lead.
Gordon leaning back, got that smoke going, pulling the big sled. Last night was 325 and they shut him down. Very good job. That 5010, 311.33, pulling the big boy sled. That's awesome. And again, we talk about our new sponsorship on our
It's the same old tune. And you be taking from here. Rhinestones and shine.
Oh, there you go. So right down in front of me, ladies and gentlemen, I got Richard Bedford Photography on Facebook. Motorsports extraordinaire, does all kinds of motorsports. He was the one that got most of the pictures, if not all of them, for the programs that you're holding tonight. And he's going to be taking photos again here tonight too. And one of the photos he could be taking is of Jeremy Dennis in the cock shot, going for his second hit tonight. 216 was his last tug. Got a little different line, and I don't know if it's packed down enough or not, but we'll see. Oh yes, he's over his line already. But Richard, thank you for everything that you do for us, taking photos. But you're gonna have to bring that scooter by our shop so we can put a turbo on it for you.
You hook them up to the mini sled.
We'll hook you up to the mini sled, Richard. We'll see how far you can pull that sucker. That'd be awesome. All right. So they shut him down at the 249. So Jeremy picked a good line there. Nobody's been pulling over on that side. Most of them were trying to hit you, Garth, last night. They were heading right towards you.
Oh, I would. I'm a pretty good looking target.
Yeah. Well, I ain't fast. So one of us was probably...
You could just roll out of the way.
To come here, we'll tell you the story about Big Red Express, but it's been in the Western Canadian pulling area since 1979. It's been all over the United States and campaigned everywhere in Canada, but it's been in Western Canada for years. They got parked in a barn 8 years ago, and the Wilson family from Duff, Saskatchewan thought that wasn't right, so they worked a deal out, went out there, bought it off the owner, and they are proud to campaign it once again. All right, we've got an Oliver again. I need number 2. Another one of Harvey Droder's, Mr. Shaler on it again. Pulled 261. Oh, that was last night. This is tonight. 221 on that other line, but they're a little bit farther over on the track now, so. Make sure you don't flag him until he stops, okay? Keep going. Oh yeah, he's way past his last pull now. Pulling the wheels! Pulling the wheels! Keep digging, Shaler, keep digging!
He's doing it.
Flag guy just wants to throw the flag, eh? Oh, there we go! 272! Fat, big round of applause. He kicked the other time, or distance.
By a lot.
50 feet.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And that Schaefer Oil Lubricants box was right at the top, so all the weight was right on that pan. Oh, the grass.
Yeah, they'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll have great weather. Last night, actually, the Humidex was really high, which is great for horsepower because it makes the air, just like me, fat. The air is fat, and it can make more horsepower with fat air. Dry air, you gotta tune
I wasn't going to say it.
differently.
Thick. I was going to say thick.
Thick. Just like squishy. All right, we got out of Melville here. We got Wayne Nodge on a second pull for the night. 1952 Farmall MD. What the MD stand for?
I don't know. Anybody?
I don't know. What does it stand for? I couldn't tell you. It doesn't mean air conditioning and radio. I'll tell you that for free. It's a higher end model, but I think that was a coil spring underneath the seat. Oh, Wayne's pulling a lot of dirt. We were talking about pulling that dirt. He pulled a lot of dirt with that one. 210. 210 on that tug. I just got the word from the Rabbit Monster Truck. Last call for a ride on the Monster Truck. Last call. Maybe Teddy Vogue wants to go for a ride on the Monster Truck. Do you want to go for a ride on the Monster Truck, Teddy? He's not even listening. So last call for the ride on the Monster Truck. We're going to put that away, and then they're going to be getting ready to go pulling. Because they are part of the Prairie Pulling League Pullers, too. That's a lot of P's. Good thing you put the Garcet, seeing that stuff, that put how many hours in a field.
Acres. It bought acres.
Breaking ground.
Breaking ground, yeah. I forgot about that for
A
sure.
lot of those probably pulled a double disc or a single plow disc ripping up.
Forever.
Yeah.
Like in a quarter section forever.
Yeah, so yeah, you probably wouldn't farm 20,000 acres with a tractor like that. You'd have some acres, but they wouldn't be in the field.
So, yeah, well, that was the old, remember, that was the old summer follow crop back and forth. thing.
Yeah.
So, back in the day, would you have 160?
Yeah, if you
maybe
had
a section if you were
a
lucky.
section, you were big.
Yeah.
You were really big, yeah. So then you needed the 50-10 jump here.
That's right.
You could do twice as much work.
And burn twice as much cheap
Diesel fuel, yeah. So, like, to buy one of those tractors new in the 50s, what would you be looking at? Like $2,500? That was probably a lot of money back then, but $2,500. What's that thing worth from Pattison Ag?
Probably times 20.
3,500? $4,000?
That's just the green bolt on it.
Man, those tracks are 10K, I think.
Yeah.
Just each track, but yeah, technology's changed. Yeah. No, 7. Way out of order, yeah. And the boss is the one that's gone out of order. Harvey Droder here with his Oliver. How's it going, Brad? And his first pull was 316. So technically, he's the top pull in his weight class. And I'm not saying anything about his weight, but actually, Harvey cheats a little bit in the vintage tractor pull. He's got an aerodynamic helmet on
I see.
tonight. See how much more horsepower it gives him with that aerodynamic
It's
helmet.
got like an air scoop in the
Yeah.
front.
It makes it go faster because obviously he didn't go with the chrome because chrome doesn't get you home, right?
Chrome don't get you home, that's for sure.
He's got her dialed in. I think we're gonna go well over the 320 mark here. Keep going. No, he's not done yet. Oh, worked him over pretty good there. 298. 20 feet shy-ish from his last pull. But a different line. He was over here before, so.
I can see something.
So, back to that. As the Schaefer Oil Lubricant, Eliminator Junior heads on back. We were talking about make sure you get your 50-50 tickets tonight. Not only can you win some cash, you have the opportunity to win a ride and be... Oh, ours. Lots of RPMs. And that's the thing about the two-stroke Detroit. You can get it singing. All right, well, you know what? We're gonna get Cameron Jabs hooked up to the sled, and then we'll fire the Big Red Express, brought to you tonight by Nick's Towing for the chance to win a ride in this beautiful truck. Right now we got Cameron Jabs out of Churchbridge, Saskatchewan with his John Deere 70 doing his second pull of the night. His last pull was 272.13.
Well, Dallas, while this has happened, I'm going to run through some of our sponsors here as quick as I can because we're going to get things underway shortly, and we have lots going on this afternoon for you, so I'll see if I can rip through a few of them.
Well, this 70 John Deere goes on by. So anyway, we got Agri-Tactics Technology for our limited, Boundary Trucking, PK Farm Trucking, Painted Hand Casino, Pro Soil Incorporated, Truck Pros, WIL Demolition and Salvage, Widgets Excavating, Assiniboine Valley Transfer, LDC, Legacy Co-op, Little Ebert Farms, Nick's Towing, Norena Construction, the Gravel Division, Olson Diesel, Richardson Oilseed, Richardson Pioneer, Synergy Ag Services, Canadian Tire, Yorkton, and Yorkton Auction Center.
Yeah, that's an awesome list of sponsors we got. Camera Jabs, 274. Pretty consistent. Last poll is 272. It's a little bit better. Good stuff, good stuff. This is the truck that you can win a ride on tonight with your purchase of your 50/50 tickets. We're gonna bring them on through. You guys want to see this truck? You want to see this truck? All right, let her go, Cameron.
We got the front door, good buddy, first in, say hello. Looks like we got the convoy.
1,800 horsepower.
On the 6th of June in Kenworth.
You get to go for a ride on that truck if you're a lucky winner tonight. Pulling that beautiful big sled with our brand new sponsorship on it. So make sure you get your tickets tonight, 50/50. Go for a ride in the Big Red Express. Again, thanks Nick's Towing for sponsoring the Big Red Express team for coming up here. A tug of war.
I think you should have started a little bit farther back personally, because when that coal started rolling out of that thing, he lost track. He could have used a lot more track to light it right up.
Yeah,
That's
so
all right.
1,800 horsepower at best that they can tell. In that,
And when he's hooked up to that big sled tonight, that's when we're going to see that horsepower. of course.
absolutely, absolutely. Kind of excited about that. Very close to showtime, ladies and gentlemen. We're just finishing up the last ride on the monster truck. We're going to get the monster truck out of the way. And then we'll get our big show on the road.
Agri-Tactics is your trusted name in the Yorkton area for all your agronomic needs. Agri-Tactics is your precision ag specialty servicing East Central Saskatchewan. I got a big thick book here to go through.
Yeah. So we're just unloading the monster truck. We'll get the monster truck team back out of the way. Right now, we got Mr. Shaler grinding that 880 Oliver.
We also like to thank Arrowhead Motors, Yorkton's used car dealership that specializes in high-end trucks and SUVs. Visit arrowheadmotors.ca for a list of our inventory. Assiniboine Valley Transfer for all your bulk commodity hauling needs, local or long distance. Contact Byron for rates and scheduling at 306-542-7891. Bailey Boys Towing is the most equipped and well-trained with Rep Master certified operators. They're your first choice in quality, reliable, and experienced problem solvers for whatever your emergency needs are. From golf carts to heavy trucks, Bailey Boys Towing is the equipment to get the job done. Towing isn't their job, it's their lifestyle. 30
Tractables, whether you're building, renovating, or tackling your next project, count on your knowledgeable team. Quality products, friendly service to help you get the job done right. Big thank you to Credence Constructions for supporting this year's truck and tractor pulls, built on hard work, reliability, and strong local roots, just like the truck and tractor pulls themselves. We appreciate your support in helping make this event possible. Huge thank you to Crestview Ambulance for providing on-site medical coverage through the truck and tractor pulls. Your quick response and dedication to the safety and well-being of our competitors, volunteers, and spectators.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a show? That's more like it. We got 26 more people than we had last night excited about tonight. That's what we're here for.
And you can tell because it's a lot louder.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the Selenenko Farms Thunder in the Parkland, our second tour on our Prairie Pulling League scheduled for this season. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to all of the superstars of the Prairie Pulling League as they walk out onto center track there, ladies and gentlemen. You can show them some love. They like that. 2019 GMC 2500 HD 6.6 liter diesel. This is Connor Stoll, and he's gonna bring that big cat's ass eliminator down the track in grand style. Are you ready? Let's get it on! Stock 6.6 liter diesel. Connor Stoll with the first pull of the night. 256.51 at 9 miles an hour right there. Must have had a bit of a change up on the tune there, Garth. It was last night he laid a pass down with the truck. So that big Dodge of his. So, all right. We're going to do a little back and forth here tonight, too. We're going to continue to let the antique vintage tractors do their second pull of the night. We'll try to keep track on that. Looks like we got Landon again. In his 444. Rolling along with that little Massey 4-4. And take a good look at Teddy Vogue riding in the Eliminator Junior. These are going to be some of his slower passes for the night. Because we're going to get him hooked up to some rattlesnakes a little later on in the show.
I don't know if you noticed, he's got a John Deere battery in that tractor. That might be sacrilege. I'm not sure.
That would be sacrilegious. That John Deere, like you said before, almost every farm had a Massey 44 or a Massey 444.
And there was 555s, there were big diesels.
Big diesels, yeah. Still chewing along there pretty good. 267.
I don't know, but that seat don't look comfortable at all.
No, it does. That is not a factory seat either. 274, 33 there. All right, Erickson, out of Quill Lake, Saskatchewan. Get ready for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
There we are.
346.06. Yeah. Wow. Janie's husband just laid a pass with that truck like it was on fire. Holy. That's the hugest pass that truck has ever pulled. He has got it dialed in, Janie. Wow. And Mr. Lang are running DOT tires on these. These are streetable tires, and in the unlimited class, they're running a cut puller tire. So there's a lot more traction, just better bigger, more horsepower going to the ground. But these guys are running just DOT tires. And this is a guy, ladies and gentlemen, he's been pulling with us for years now. Started out in the stock class, just like Connor Stahl with his Duramax. This is Chris Lang out of Francis, Saskatchewan. This is an 08 Ford. He showed up to our very first pull down in Odessa with this truck, and it was literally his work truck, and started pulling with us. He's turned up the dial on it, moved up into the competition part of the diesel. He has his own diesel shop down in Francis, and that is Lang's Heavy Duty Diesel Repair. And another sponsor that he's got is Garrett Heavy Duty Repair. But this is Chris Lang out of Francis, Saskatchewan, 6.4 liter Power Stroke truck he calls Midnight Oil, ladies and gentlemen. Another nice pull, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Lang, Midnight Oil, 300 even with some change. Good to be a good show, Janie. They are dialed right in.
I can smell it from here.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
Yeah, all of the smoke is going into that beautiful Legacy Co-op grandstand right there. Everybody gets to enjoy.
That's okay because the more black soot you inhale,
Yeah.
you have to wash it down from the corral.
From the corral, the NL corral
You
over
gotta
the
wash
top
it
there.
down from the corral.
Right now we got Maddie Turner driving her grandfather's tractor into pulls. And again, she's got the high performance bun going on tonight.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we want to thank everybody for coming here tonight. What a great day. We had the car show sponsored by Olson Diesel. That car show was amazing. Some very, very beautiful cars. They gave us a ticket when we went in the front to fill out the People's Choice Award. I didn't hear the winner of it, but I personally want 5.9 liter Cummins in that beautiful Dodge truck. Truck he calls Never Enough. Here we go. Oh yeah, he's gonna go. Bouncing no good. Bouncing no bueno.
Oh, I got the right song going.
Wow, Dylan Lashinsky spending parts tonight.
Good, that's one thing. And then
All right, our four-wheel drive first contestant is getting ready. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of Winkler, Manitoba. If you've been to tractor pulls before, you've seen this unit multiple times. This is Grant Braun. Truck they call Passing Time, 1966 Ford F100. All steel body. Used to be a farm truck for their farm. It did not come with the motor that's in it now, and boy is it a motor. This is a 650 cubic inch big block Ford, and if you've got sensitive ears, I would consider ear protection, because this thing rings a little bit. Windy Lane Enterprises and Windy Lane Towing are the sponsors on Grant Braun. He was the winner last night in four-wheel drive. Let's see what he does. Passing Time. Passing Time, Grant Braun, setting the bar in the four-wheel drive class.
I got a couple things to do. We got lots of cell phones that are being turned into
2001 Chevy with a 650 cubic inch big block injected on alcohol. This is a truck they call Feelin' Froggy. Had a little bit of issues last night, seemed to have it sorted out. They were having magneto issues. Sponsors on his is Yorkton Ag and Auto, Northside Sales and Service in Ituna. I tell you, this thing, when Wilson's bought this, I was so excited. Beautiful truck. Came out of Ontario about 4 years ago. They've been campaigning it ever since. And it can put on a show, ladies and gentlemen. Had a little bit of magneto problems last night. Let's see how Scott Wilson does tonight. He's going to pull ahead, get that chain started. Big Sean turns on the green lights in the sled. Wait for the flaggers. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Feel it, Froggy! That's what we're talking about. 296. 296.2. Got Grant Braun by 7 inches. 7 inches. Wow. Good pull, Scott Wilson and Feelin' Froggy. Then, and Al is still driving it now. Unbelievable unit. His son Cody backing him in. Said he did a little bit of extra to this one tonight. He said he wasn't going to let Grant Braun take the win. Chain is tight, ladies and gentlemen. Green lights are on. Al Christensen and Plum Crazy. Just not enough tonight. Wow, 290.29, 20.6 mile an hour. Al Christensen.
Well, we're going to thank Rocky Mountain Equipment. We got a nice big red tractor out there pulling that Packer down.
Group for years. Always a contender, usually top 3 every time. Was second place last night, ladies and gentlemen. Grant Braun, loving the big block bosses. That 650 cubic inch boss Fords. Windy Lane Enterprises sponsor on that truck there. Very good looking truck, ladies and gentlemen. If you get a chance to get into the pits and check it out, you gotta check this thing out. Here we go! Oh, right there! Contending right along with everybody else. 294.59. Man, is this a field tonight? So tight. Six feet between the entire field. That's consistency.
Wow.
Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your 4-wheel drive class